Many will just talk the talk. Some will walk the walk. Who will leave a legacy?
Y'all want war? Y'all want beef? Well, get ready and welcome to Legacy.
We are live from San Antonio, Texas, and we're going to kick off the next episode of Legacy with the current Legacy World Champion, Devin Harrell.
Double time like you on shrooms. On the other line, it's a fake time saying nigga on the news. We bout to shake in this bitch. Frosted flick on the wrist. The gang keep playing this shit. New York, I got a shake in this bitch. Shake, 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 shake. Shake it up, feel back in toothpaste. Pull it back, money move to conversate. Put them up on the plate. Put them up. Baby shaking in the waist. Get the flash like you see her face. And she looking like a snack. Birkin bag on the way. Up with that shit.
Devin Harrell with a huge announcement. James Hero announcing Sean Parker to be his next challenger. You know, I think it's only fair with the role that Devin has been on. He has earned the right to pick his next opponent. And I think it's amazing that he picked an opponent like Sean Parker. But also here we have the Women's Battle Royal coming up. And this will be the #1 contender for, well, it was supposed to be potentially Corey Rose's title, but Corey Rose has an open challenge later on tonight. So who knows if she'll even be the champion by the time we get to Heat Wave.
The following contest is a six-woman battle royal. Making her way to the ring from Moscow, Russia, Ali Valentine.
James Hero, you can literally see how the Russia background is what Alina Valentina's about. You know, you think of the stereotypes of Russians, but Alina is a tough-nosed individual, and she is very, very on her game when it comes to what she can do inside of this ring.
You know, she's a new face around here, so don't know exactly what she's capable of. But like you said, with the stereotypes from Russia, she is probably going to be somebody that's dangerous and somebody that these other women in this competition want to look out for.
Next, we have Casey. Casey was in the KBI, eliminated early against Ashley Rain in what many thought was an upset due to the size mismatch. But Casey, by no means, is an understatement for this match. Casey is the powerhouse that we have in this match.
You know, she has probably one of the most deadly finishers in the game, the Gringo Killer. But when you think about it, finishers and big moves like this doesn't matter when it's a battle royal. It's an over-the-top rope battle royal.
Christina holds herself to a royalty standard and will take nothing less from any woman in this division, and I can see why.
Yeah, you can just tell by the way she's walking right now to the ring that she deserves to be on the highest level in this business. She deserves to be pampered and waited on every step of the way, and she thinks she deserves to add one more thing, and that is the women's title right around her waist.
And from Honolulu, Hawaii, the Irresistible Force.
And India is not all looks. She is very talented inside this ring, and I think that's her mission every time she steps onto this ring, is to show how talented she is and that you don't look over her.
Yeah, with a lot of these women in this match, they're really just trying to put their name out and show how talented they really are. And India is at the top of that list. She's trying to show her moveset, her skill set, everything that proves that she is the best woman in this division and on the planet.
From Dallas, Texas, the bad guy.
And James, I'm calling it here now. My favorite to win this battle royal, Peaches. I mean, you look at the way that she carries herself, and you just see success in that mold that she is building for her name. And I think that we're going to see that tonight.
I agree, DC. With all the top women in this division, she is slowly climbing her way up to the top, and this is the one big step she needs to get up there and win this battle royal to face Corey Rose, or maybe the open challenge opponent that she will have tonight. Here, DC, we got Julia Bullock. She calls herself the Soaring Eagle, so I could expect some high-flying maneuvers, but in an over-the-top battle royal, that might be detrimental to her skill set. Being on the top rope is a big disadvantage, so I don't think we're going to see as much as we hope from her for high-flying abilities this match.
Well, one thing I think Julia is definitely looking to soar is the power rankings for the women's division in becoming Corey Rose or her open challenger's biggest threat.
Here we go, action everywhere, one-on-one on every single part of the mat here.
And look at this, India already trying to throw Julia Bullock over.
India is able to get her over. She's down on the apron.
Alina on the other corner, opposite side of the ring, trying to toss out Christiana.
There's action everywhere, and just like that,
Peach is trying to throw Casey out. Everybody trying to get early elimination.
smart move though, just to get some less opponents in the match anyway. And it doesn't matter. Casey's able to stay in the match here, and just action everywhere, like we said.
You just look at the Peaches and Casey matchup. Those two one-on-one, I promise you would put on a banger. They match up beautifully together.
I can't disagree with you in any way, DC. Especially with the raw power from both of these.
Look at India. Look at India.
She's going for a coast to coast.
Oh, a drop kick onto Julia Bullock.
Hey, just as we say that, an elimination has happened.
Christiana eliminates Alina Valentina.
The Russian has already been eliminated. And just like that, another elimination has happened.
He just throws Christiana, and we are already down to 4.
And now Peach is giving a little, showing off here a little bit. And now we're going off to separate one-on-ones again. A beautiful, drop kick there from Peaches.
And now Peaches and Casey going back at it. And Casey with heavy strikes.
Not giving up, not even thinking about it. Try to go for like an arm drag of sorts, but Peach is able to reverse it.
And look at these two ladies back and forth with strikes. But Peaches up in a powerbomb position.
She's going for she's trying to get her to near the ropes, but not happening. But just to say that, Christina.
Julia was attempting to eliminate India, and then Casey eliminates Peaches.
There's so much action. I don't even know what name I was saying there, DC. There's too many women in this match right now. Or there was anyway. Now we're only down to 3 women right now.
And will India play back, or no, she jumps in. Can they eliminate Julia?
Can they right here? This is the best opportunity for them, and they can.
They toss Julia over. It's now down to 2. Casey versus India. Who will have the chance at Heat Wave?
And just like that, India's already going straight for Casey. Kicks to the stomach in the corner. Try to go for a spear to the stomach. Missed. big right here for Casey, trying to get everything back towards her way right now.
And look at the power from India. India.
Beautiful maneuver from India. Now did she run out of strength? Just as I say that, she is happy. She is excited right now.
She needs to focus on the task in hand. Casey is not an easy opponent.
She's picking her up.
In a power bomb, and the strength that India is showing.
Is she going to be able to throw her over? She is not. Casey is able to reverse out of the position.
Big shot by Casey, followed by a face. What would you call it? Headlock driver.
I think that's the best option we have right now. And look at the beautiful maneuver right here. Straight knee to the head.
An amazing combination by Casey, showing off her athleticism. She is not all power.
She's able to maneuver. I bet you it's that. She has so much skills in her skill set. She's just an all-around amazing women's wrestler. But just as Casey's Casey's getting her over, and can she kick India off?
India hitting Casey's shins, able to fight off and survive just for a second longer.
Smart move to focus on the knees. And just like that, kick to the stomach.
And a slap to the face, followed by a zigzag by India.
India needs to hurry up and get Casey up and throw her out.
India absolutely knocked the taste out of Casey's mouth, but Casey with the response.
This is just beautiful right here from Casey.
And what is Casey? We know what she's looking for. Can she connect?
She is, like I said, it might not come into full effect here, but she is. She's going for it. The Gringo Killer has been connected.
It's such a devastating maneuver. It's almost very easily possible to think that she could just toss India out right now. And she does. She throws India over.
But she's able to hold on. And she's not able to hold on long enough.
Casey will be fighting for the women's title at our first pay-per-view Heatwave.
But now the question is, DC, who will she be going against?
Yeah, that question is definitely still to be answered. And you know, Corey put herself in the situation of, I need to prove myself. I want to do an open challenge. Will it come to backfire, or will Corey still be at the Heatwave as our women's champion? And next we have the House versus the Clique. We seen the House in action last week, and we also seen the Clique attack the current champions, the Race, during the Race's celebration last week. Will this Race even respond?
And you also got to think this might be good momentum for the Clique after a big attack on the current tag team champions.
One finger and a fist. I'll claw my way out of any situation. I got a 1-2 punch. I'll fight my way out of any confrontation.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 472 pounds, Danny Mac and Noah Anderson.
Run, son, you're running fast. What you want me to do? You call me crazy. I pay my dues.
James the House did amazing in the Fatal 4-Way match for the tag titles in our debut episode, and Danny was the only one to survive towards the end, but the fight and the will was there.
Yeah, but he was just at such a strong disadvantage, especially going against the Race. But they still had Bryce and Alex in their corner.
Now let's go and take a look back at last week when the Clique attacked the Race during the Race's celebration in the back.
As you can see from last week, DC, the Clique up and attacked Alex Hero from behind with no regard for anything. And Bryce Canyon was able to stop the fighting for at least now. But for how long exactly?
And here they are, Cameron and Travis Rossi, the Clique heading into the ring. And oh, the Race! The Race attacking the Clique from behind. Will the Clique even be able to compete? Let's go to a break.
Gotta do something, get it right. Gonna keep on running, grab the fun and live it live. And tomorrow's far away. Should I let the
We are back, and our GM made their first decision in selecting a new team to replace the Clique. Who will that team be?
The general manager of Legacy has made their decision, and their decision is Scum. And after the rough start that Scum had last week, after being the first team eliminated in the elimination tag team match to decide the new champions, this is a big momentum swing for them to win this match and beat the house.
Yeah, Scum has a mission to complete here in Legacy, and that mission is to take out anybody who steps in their way. And right now the house is in their way. Will this, be a backfire for the house too? They had scouted the Clique all week, and now they have to go against Scum.
And since there's 3 members in Scum, we don't know who the 2 competitors in the match are going to be. Is it going to be Alaric and Karen from last week? Or since Barry's down here, is he going to join in on the fun?
Well, Barry outside of the ring right now as these 2 are in the ring. But, that's a very good question. James, to answer your question, it looks like it is Kieran and Barry that is going to be in this match tonight.
After, like we said, they were the first team eliminated last week, I think it made sense for them to switch up and change things, DC.
It is definitely smart strategy for these teams, to come in with a different game plan every week. And Scum has that advantage, is they're the only faction currently in Legacy, so they have the advantage of using that to mix in whoever they need to best fit their opponent.
Yeah, and as we're saying that already, Karen is just pounding away at Danny. And Danny had a rough time last week, like we said, was by himself against the race and wasn't able to come out of the 1-on-2 and sadly lost. But that is the show he put on was amazing, especially being on a 1-on-2 against 2 of the best tag team wrestlers in the world.
Yeah, Danny showed a lot last week, and like they announced that they've won now 3 out of 5, but they won 3 out of 4 going into that match of that kind of match type, and you can definitely tell that Danny felt comfortable even when the odds were not in his favor. But they went against one of the top teams in the world.
And now look, I think Danny has put it completely out of sight, out of mind, and is going straight for a standing moonsault on Kieran. Beautiful standing moonsault. Somebody of his size should not be able to do a moonsault like that, especially a standing moonsault anyway. And straight into the corner, we're getting our first tag of the match. Never mind. Kieran's able to get himself out of the corner. Smart move. And I think he's going to bring himself to his own corner here and possibly tag in Barry, but Danny already knows exactly what's going down here.
Danny needs to get Noah in. They do a lot better when they cut the ring in half and make sure that they're getting in and out quick with tags.
And here we go. As soon as you said that, straight shoulder, double shoulder block. Splits the legs.
A wishbone right there. Very old school move, but very much still effective.
And here we go. Hot tag coming in straight to Barry. Barry straight in. Miss with the clothesline though.
And Noah, he's already showing a speed advantage on Barry, but Barry
with a Uranagi slam straight to the mat.
Barry, the beautiful reverse to the take back charge in this match. And this is the power. This might be what they needed to change the element and change how effective Scum can be.
And yeah, like we were saying earlier, just the many teams that they could come up with, those 3, they could change up base strategies based on who they're going to face and come up with a game plan with those 3. It's a perfect plan there from Scum.
And now Barry back to his feet. Barry, even though that Barry has shown a lot of success so far in this match with certain moves, I believe that Noah still has the upper advantage. And
Just like that clothesline from Noah.
here's where the third person comes, is Alaric and Noah getting into it.
The ref might want to pay attention to that, though. He went for a power slam onto the knee.
Amazing backbreaker by Barry, and what is his next move?
I think he might be going for a tag, but Noah's able to knock off Kieran.
And then a European uppercut into the corner.
And here we go, going straight for it, but it misses Barry with a clothesline of his own. But Kieran is still knocked down. He can't get a tag right now.
A reverse DDT.
He swept the leg straight onto the back of the neck.
Sort of kind of like an STO by Noah Anderson. Very unique move.
He sweeps the leg. Noah's able to, I think he's going straight for an ankle lock.
And Kieran's still knocked off. He has nobody to save him. He locks it in. Barry, so close to the rope.
He's not tapping. He's trying to grab Noah's leg, and he's able to kick his hands off. And straight onto the knee.
With a guy of Barry's size, he absolutely must have his legs to be effective.
Back suplex from Noah. He holds on. And a German.
Look at the power by Noah Anderson right now. Spins him around.
Going straight for a standing suplex.
And look at Alaric.
He's
distracting the ref, acting like he was about to take the turnbuckle off.
But it doesn't even matter. Barry's not able to take advantage of that. And he's able to get him out of the corner, though. Smart move from Barry.
If Noah even got a tag there, would the ref have seen it?
That is very true, DC. Straight. Barry's able to Irish whip him into the corner.
Barry able to get him to hit this side of the ring. He needs to stick it.
But Noah, they're able to counteract each other's moves in the corners. Again, swept the leg.
And again, is he going for another ankle lock on Barry?
And he's locked it in again. The knee and the ankle's completely just locked. And they're not doing anything. Kieran might be wise enough to come in here.
And Barry somehow fights out again. They are trying to take the legs out from the big man.
And it's a smart move from Noah. But Noah might be getting a little tired. It might be a smart strategy to get Danny in this match.
Noah again, back suplex, holding on. A German. And we know what he likes to go for.
And he's going straight for the standing suplex.
And Noah is showing so much power here. And again, Noah, try not to get distracted. Focus on the task in hand.
Alaric is able to get in the mind of Noah. But will it amount to much? Can Barry take advantage of it? Irish whip into Noah's corner. Can he tag in Danny? Not yet.
And both have been trying to attempt to get tags in to, get moves in with their partners.
And Danny's reaching his hand out for a tag.
Looks like Barry, I don't know if he's going for a belly-to-belly or a bear hug, but Noah's able to get out of it.
Beautiful move.
And there goes that STO again.
Beautiful reverse STO. He's standing up, but look in the middle of the ring. Look near the ring. There's a steel chair.
Was thrown in, and I would have to say that was probably Alaric who went and grabbed that and threw it in.
And, well, I don't think it'll come much anything. I don't think the ref has noticed it yet, though.
But the longer we go in this match, James, Barry and Noah need to focus on trying to get a tag in.
He tried to go for a power slam, but Noah is able to get into a DDT. Beautiful move, beautiful reversal from Noah.
And Danny asking for the tag.
Hands out, but can he get the tag?
Will he finally get it? And he
does. Tag is finally made.
And look at the strength of Noah again.
He's swinging him around. Drop kick.
What a move by the house, as they have now taken advantage.
Danny's just laying it in now. Big stomp onto the face of Barry. And now Kieran's just trying to get anything involved in Barry. Trying to get anything hyped up. Trying to get him back into the match. And as you can see, he's going towards the corner. And he looked like he should have probably went for the tag there, DC. But he's able to get a reverse DDT.
And now Barry, though, gaining some momentum. You're right, it is smarter for him to get a tag. But he has some momentum right now.
Straight. Big arms.
Ducks the clothesline. And a clothesline of his own by Barry.
But bad news, he's in the House's corner.
And smart move by Noah Anderson as he tags in.
Freaking Danny hasn't even moved yet. I don't even think he knows he's the legal man. It doesn't even matter. Straight Barry Irish whip in the back into his corner. Can he get his tag partner in and still nothing? Kieran is just on the apron.
And again going after the leg of Barry and chopping Barry down.
Kieran just has his hand out hoping for anything. Big shoulder, big elbow from Barry.
Look at Barry finally get the tag. He has attempted on so many times and he
Finally!
does.
Kieran is finally into the match.
Irish whip, drop toe hold, followed by elbow drop to the back by Kieran.
Right on the lower back.
And
And
Kieran,
focusing on the lower back and neck.
oh, what a devastating maneuver. But Noah fighting out.
This is where it comes down to. Noah and Danny have both been able to get back into the match back and forth. But this is the first time Kieran's been in the match since the very beginning.
And now you see he went right back to the legs on Kieran too as well.
He's going for the pile driver.
And look at that, Alaric trying to get involved, but he doesn't distract Noah. He distracts the ref who couldn't focus on the count.
He was able to hit the Gotch pile driver, but it doesn't matter. It didn't even amount to anything just because of Alaric. Alaric on the outside is just a perfect combination with Scum.
And look at this, he's going for the same move that Kieran was going for.
But he's right near the ropes.
Noah Anderson was going for my mistake.
Right near the ropes, but it's not even bothering him. Big move from Kieran, able to get out of it.
And a strong strike by Danny to respond.
And right back into the corner, right back into the House's corner. But good move from Kieran, able to reverse and get into his own corner. I think I'd wait to get Barry back into the match after how long he's been in.
These two, they are doing their best jobs in trying to maintain, splitting the ring in half. They're both trying to stick to their side of the ring, but the House is winning that war right now. Oh, big boot.
Big knee. Going for a standing moonsault.
What a move by the House. And now Noah on top of Kieran just beating him down.
Pound after pound.
Elbows to the forehead. And I don't know if that's frustration or him simply showing his dominance in this match.
It's just been... Oh, and look at...
The underhook power driver.
Beautiful. He's able to connect it. And I don't think this is the right time to be showing off from Kieran.
Showing his athleticism, but now Kieran getting him up. Axe handle, another axe handle. Ducks a clothesline, sweeps the leg, rolling kick to the head. And now Noah's stunned in the corner. Kieran's trying to get the crowd involved. And you see Barry rooting the crowd up.
He's straight. He's going for a sliced bread.
Sliced bread, is that all she wrote?
Straight into
One,
the pin.
2, and a kick out by Noah Anderson. And that might have been the closest call of the night.
Big kick.
You see Noah trying to crawl over to Danny, but Kieran cuts it off.
Good, beautiful arm drag from from Noah to stop the momentum. But it doesn't amount to anything. A big clothesline.
And Kieran is opting to let Barry get back in this match. Barry was in there for a very long time.
Kieran, though, was able to probably give him a good amount of time, especially with the maneuvers he was able to hit. Especially after the sliced bread. Give Barry enough time to get back his energy. And as we can already see, he's already using it to his advantage. Big side slam on the knee. And again.
2 backbreakers back to back for Barry.
Beautiful backbreakers right there. Focusing on the lower part of the back again.
Elbow drop to the top of the head.
Top of the head, back of the neck. Hurt. Give him a little whiplash there. Danny needs for Noah to tag him.
And he's unable to reach the ropes. His feet are so close, but with his body bent that way, he can't really extend any further.
Danny's just sitting on the rope watching this all go down, but Noah's able to get the reverse. Not enough time for Noah to be able to tag in Danny, though. Barry's able to get right back up.
By Barry. And what a headbutt by Noah Anderson.
He's able to get into the corner. Tag in Danny. Beautiful. This is a perfect time right here. Perfect tag. And Danny's able to he's over.
Rolls through Danny. Barry, they've been going after Barry's legs all night. And he taps.
He went for the reverse figure 4.
And it looks like Barry was going for the ropes with the last second tap.
They were focused on his legs the whole match. And Karen and Alaric didn't even realize that Barry would tap out. They stood away. They didn't even, as you saw, Alaric's been messing with the referee this whole match. But I think he felt so confident that Barry wasn't going to tap. He didn't even do anything.
The house had a game plan, and that was take out the big man's legs. And, it was a last-second decision because of, Scum being substituted into this match. But the house just shows how unique and how much this tag team communicates with one another. And next up, we have an extremely unique matchup in Jess Price versus Cassidy Ray to be the first person to qualify in the 6-woman ladder match at Heatwave.
Yeah, this is going to be a big opportunity for one of these women, and especially after everything for Jessica kind of fell apart after the KBI tournament. I think this is the moment that she needs to get back into the main event picture.
I don't mind letting you down easy, but just give it time. If it don't hurt now, but just wait a while. And let the big fish in the pond no more. You were what they're feeding on, so what are you gonna do when the
James, and at this point, do we even have to really announce who this is coming down to the ring? Jess Price has been amazing since she stepped foot in the KBI. As far as us, her being involved with us, she's been absolutely amazing from start to finish. And yes, she hit a slump, and will that continue tonight? But my odds is that Jess has this one in the bag.
Yeah, you think so, but I'm not going to necessarily count out Cassidy Ray. But like you said, Jessica Price has been a permanent face of the women's division here in Legacy and the KBI.
And her opponent from Sacramento, California.
Cassidy Ray, in my opinion, is the underdog in this match. These two have went back on Twitter. I think Cassidy Ray wants to prove herself to Jess Price that yes, the Battle Royal was one thing. Both of these women was in that match. The Battle Royal was one thing, but now can you prove to me that you are as good as what you say you are one-on-one?
Yeah, and I think people are already counting out Cassidy Ray, like you said earlier, that Jessica probably has this one in the bag, but I can't necessarily count her out just yet. Because like you said, it was a Battle Royal last week. There were so many women competitors in the match, but this is a one-on-one pinfall or submission match. This isn't an over-top Battle Royal. This is a one-on-one competitive match, and it's going to prove who the better female women wrestler in this division is.
And here we go. The ref rings the bell, and Jess Price with foot stomp straight to the chest of Cassidy Ray to open up.
And not even hesitate. She's trying to show who the better women's wrestler is, Jessica Price, but it doesn't matter. Cassidy's able to get her back onto the ground.
And now she sweeps her legs and a kick to her back. These two going back and forth to start off this match.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Beautiful on the sides. Whew. Beautiful knees straight to the sides of Cassidy.
And another kick to the back by Cassidy Ray.
But it doesn't matter. Able to kick with the flip of her, a beautiful flip from Jessica.
Using nothing but her legs. Very unique style of wrestling. And a knee straight to the forehead of Cassidy Ray.
Irish whip into the apron. Beautiful maneuver from Cassidy.
Rolls her through.
Super kick. Straight to the face of Jessica.
And not done. Now she's going into her Rings of Saturn.
And she's pulling her straight onto Cassidy's back. Now she's locked it in. But I think it's too early. Jessica's able to get the reversal elbow straight to the face of Cassidy. Maybe if this match went along a little further, maybe Jessica would have tapped out, but it's too early right now. Ooh, beautiful knee strike to the face.
It just clotheslines Cassidy Ray outside of the ring. And you know, just showing off that knee. She loved using her knees in her arsenal. But she's calling for Cassidy Ray to get up.
Is she going for it? She went for an axe handle straight to the head.
I believe it was an elbow to the top of her head.
Beautiful.
And Cassidy Ray trying to get back into the ring, but just catches her again.
Same flip again. Beautiful. She might not want to use that too many times because Cassidy, if she probably uses it a couple more times, she's going to be able to know how to counteract it.
A kick straight to the chest of Cassidy Ray, a combination of strikes by Jess Price.
Beautiful. Just straight German suplex on the outside of the ring.
And these two need to get in. These two need to get in the ring, and there it is. Jess throws her in.
Straight try to go for the kick in the back, missed, but Jessica's able to push her back up.
There it is. Cookie Crumbler.
The Cookie Crumbler has been hit. Straight into the pinfall.
1,
Could the Cookie
2,
Crumbler be it?
and a kick out, and Jess is surprised.
I'm kind of surprised she is surprised. After only hitting the Cookie Crumbler, I know it's a dangerous maneuver, but Cassidy is no slouch. She can handle a lot of offense.
And Jess now kicks to the face of Cassidy Ray. She's slowing the momentum, but we know what she's looking for. She picks her up.
Trying to go for the one-top knee.
In the reverse into an Impaler DDT by Cassidy Ray.
Big reversal from Cassidy.
And Cassidy looking for a move. The curb stomp.
The curb stomp. Beautiful. Straight into the pinfall. Is the curb stomp enough to get it done? 2.
And a kick out by Jess Price.
A beautiful curb stomp straight onto the mat.
And now what does Cassidy Ray have to offer? She just hit Jess with one of her most devastating moves.
Went for a clothesline. Another clothesline. Jessica's getting back up.
Then, a side slam. And Cassidy Ray goes straight to the cover. Smart move. 2 count.
You gotta think that wasn't gonna be enough, but smart move from Cassidy to still try to get a pinfall. You never know in wrestling. She tried to go, I don't know what she tried to go for there, but Jessica's able to reverse it.
Catches her in mid-air. Maybe a drop kick. Just catches her mid-air. Snapdragon suplex by Jess Price.
Beautiful half dragon suplex right there. Beautiful right onto the neck of Cassidy.
And she was looking for that cookie crumbler, but Cassidy
Try to go for the chop.
Cassidy grabbed the leg of Jess as she was going for the cookie crumbler.
Jessica whips Cassidy straight into the corner.
But you can see Jess looks tired right now. These two have been non-stop. Jess!
Jumping and able to... Beautiful maneuver. You said she was tired. She didn't seem like it right there to me.
It follows up with a cookie crumbler. And no, she is taking her time. Get to the pin, Jess. And now she's going for
That
the cover.
split second timing might have missed. Might have not been enough.
And Jess almost sealed this match up if you know what she's looking for. That one tough knee.
The one tough knee. She's able to pick her up. She's in position.
And this time Cassidy Ray throwing elbows to the side of the head of Jess.
She has it completely scouted here, DC.
And then a knee to the face.
Big knee.
And then a running last shot by Cassidy Ray.
Drags her towards the middle of the ring, right to the middle.
It's one of Cassidy's signatures is that last shot.
A beautiful running flip and like leg drop straight onto Jessica.
And Cassidy, is she looking for it? She went for the codebreaker. Jess ducks.
Beautiful.
Reverse DDT.
Beautiful right there.
And Jess trying to get the crowd involved, trying to get any momentum she can to swing her way.
A beautiful arm drag though from Cassidy. Able to stop the momentum for right now.
Cassidy using the ropes to slingshot Jess backwards.
Beautiful move from Cassidy. She's able to get her right back up, no hesitation. Irish whip into the corner. Big spear right into the back, the lower back.
Gosh, I know that Jess is in pain after that one. And another last shot. Is
Straight
that all
to the
it is?
pinfall. Is the last shot enough to get it done? 2.
3.
And it is.
Cassidy Ray pulls off the upset and beats Jess Price here tonight.
Jessica Price just took too many chances. She took too many opportunities that she could have had to win the match and let it slip through her fingers.
And not only that, anytime she went for that one tough knee to try to seal this deal, Cassidy Ray had the move scouted out and successfully was getting out of that in many different ways. She found 2 different ways to get out of the one tough knee.
Jessica just couldn't find any other opportunities to get anything done. In the time, like you said, she was able to try to hit the tough knee. Cassidy had it completely scouted and had many ways to reverse it. I think even if Jessica tried to hit the one tough knee, I don't think it would have been even connected this match. Cassidy had it completely figured out.
And these two just had a hell of a match, and I hope to see these two in the ring together again in the future. But as of right now, Cassidy Ray is now the first woman to qualify for the women's match, women's ladder match at Heatwave.
Just endurable to feel alive again. The pain was worth it, but I knew I was just against myself.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing in at 215 pounds, the prodigy, Christopher Marshall.
Now, if you're a fan, I know you had to love getting those tickets, and you just got a close interaction with one of the future stars here at Legacy. But Christopher Marshall is definitely a threat. But him and Seth Watson was going back and forth on Twitter, and he believes that Seth Watson's overrated. And not only is he overrated, he believes that he's not even worth, even going against him.
Christopher Marshall is somebody that we haven't seen too much of. But tonight's the night, especially against an opponent like Seth. He might be able to show off his ability and get a big win tonight.
James Hero, this is not the same Seth Watson that we've seen in the KBI. This is a totally different beast. Seth Watson, he has gained some kind of confidence and swagger about him, and it is why he says that he is the game changer. He is changing the game one day at a time, and he's elevating his in-ring and out-of-the-ring persona.
Like you said, DC, he completely changed everything about himself, the way he walks to the ring, everything. Just the confidence he has now is something that we did not see in the KBI tournament. And I would say that Christopher knows exactly who he's going up against, but we don't even know. Seth is a completely different athlete than the one at the KBI tournament. So we don't know the competitor that Seth is going to perform like tonight.
Some kind of rage is taking a hold of me, and I cannot be saved. Some kind of rage, and I don't think I can change myself. Stuck in ways. Do you follow the hole when you feel like you're all alone?
Straight matchup already on the way. Big flip there.
A little bit of arrogance. That's what I'm talking about. Seth Watson just flipping Christopher Marshall over. Christopher responds with a German suplex.
Beautiful, beautiful suplex there from Christopher to Seth right there. Just straight forearms to the face to Seth.
Good strike combination by Christopher Marshall as he has picked up the advantage early in this matchup.
Ooh, he was able to get out of the way there. Good reversals from Seth.
And with a Luthez press, Seth taking it to Christopher.
Straight pound to the face from Seth.
I feel like this match is going to be very high paced.
I can't disagree with you there, DC. It's already starting off that way.
But, you know, trying to take out the legs of Christopher Marshall.
Focusing on the leg again. Same leg, too. But it doesn't matter. Christopher's able to get up right away.
Ooh.
Perfect plex. Fisherman suplex, I should say.
He doesn't go for the cover there, but amazing maneuver. I think he could have got taken a little energy out of Seth with a pinfall though.
Big drop the foot on Seth's shoulder or elbow right there. Beautiful, smart move right there. Big clothesline though from Seth.
Seth trying to reverse and get back into the, you know, the freight here. He's trying to get back in position to take the momentum in this match.
And it doesn't matter. Christopher with a big clothesline right there. Knocking Seth straight to the ground.
And now slowing the pace down with a headlock on the ground.
But it doesn't matter. Seth is able to get right back up to his feet.
Seth, elbow to the gut. Another one.
Big. Now Christopher's a little stunned.
It floats him over again. And then a kick to the back.
Beautiful kick to the back right there.
And Seth looking for that super kick.
Super kick is connected. Straight into the pinfall. Christopher might already be knocked out from the super kick. Took the ref a moment there to get to position.
And not even a 2 count. And maybe that is because what you said. The ref wasn't in position. But now Seth Watson looking to finish this.
I don't know what he was going for there. A big reversal from Christopher. But he's able to get back in control. Luthez press again. Straight pounding onto Christopher.
And Seth is in complete control of this matchup right now. Christopher needs to find a way to bounce back and get the momentum swinging his way in any direction.
And it doesn't matter right now. Just picks up Christopher and throws him on the mat.
With one hand, the power of Seth Watson.
Had the leg in complete control and picked him up and threw him straight onto the mat. Big suplex, but going into a back suplex.
And the deadlift, the strength, and what? Ooh.
Big headlock DDT. Beautiful move right there. He's in complete control now.
And Seth looking for the guillotine choke.
The guillotine choke is locked in.
Well, Christopher Marshall showing his strength.
And throws him up. But Seth lands on his feet right away.
And now Seth breaks up what Christopher was looking for. And now Irish whip to the corner. And double knees to the back.
Big knees to the back right there. Right into the spine of Christopher.
Whoa.
Big German release straight flat onto the back of Christopher. Seth's going for something here. He's setting him up. He tried to, I don't know what he's still going for. He still haven't been able to hit it yet. But look, snaps, German suplex right there. Has him arched up, but it doesn't matter. Big kick out from Christopher.
These two are taking it to each other right now. You can see that the pace has already slowed down. These two men have used so much energy early in this matchup.
Oh, he picks him up again. Is he going for this again? Release suplex and sit out position.
And what is Seth looking for? He's being very calculated right now.
A big Enziguri, standing Enziguri right there. He's telling him to get up, get up. He wants to keep the fight going.
He told Christopher to get up, but Chris, I don't think, could have moved. And a kick straight to the back of Christopher Marshall.
Gets him right into the middle of the ring again. In position, everything is perfect. Can he get the pin?
And Christopher Marshall kicks out again at 2.
Big headlock. He just has him, he's slowing down the pace a little bit. Big headlock. And Seth is just continuing. Just giving it to Christopher.
Wrenching over and over on Christopher. And can Chris get out of it and still wrenching back? And Christopher wasn't even able to get out of that.
Not the worst decision though from Seth. There's no point in holding that in if he knows Christopher ain't gonna cap.
And he
Tries to
went
go
for the super kick. Christopher seen it.
Christopher's able to dodge it. Big move. Big reversal there from Christopher. He's able to throw him into the corner and picks him up and put him on the top rope.
He jumps to the top rope. A
Big
super kick. A super kick. He jumped up to the top rope and super kick Seth Watson sitting at the top of the turnbuckle.
The maneuver and ability to do that is just outstanding. He's going for the X-Plex.
That might be all she wrote.
Straight for the pinfall. 2.
And a kick out. Christopher Marshall can't believe it. That super kick off the top turnbuckle was one of the most impressive moves I have seen.
Just the balance he needed to land on top, to stay on the top rope and still be able to jump up and give the super kick to Seth is incredible.
And now a unique submission, but Seth Watson able to get out.
I thought he was going to go for a roll right there.
And Christopher went for a clothesline, but Seth catches him and rope hungs him.
And Seth just has to get this thing back into his corner, has to give everything back into going his way.
And Seth with a flatliner, a jumping flatliner.
And he gets him right back up. They're going back at each other.
Oh, and a spinning back elbow by Christopher Marshall.
Beautiful. He kind of faked out Seth there. He tried to go for a block, but completely went the other way.
And again, another X-Plex by Christopher Marshall.
He couldn't go straight into the pinfall like last time. And I think he knew too much time was wasted, so he went straight for just pounding on Seth, the kicks.
Kick after kick on Seth.
Is he going to snap the arm here? No, he's focusing on joint manipulation, handling like his fingers.
And then a double knees to the back of Seth Watson. And now Christopher Marshall.
Is he going? I think he's setting up.
Setting up for that enziguri.
Misses it.
Seth able to get out of the way.
Beautiful scouting there from Seth. He gave him too much time to recover. The guillotine choke!
Is that all she wrote? Seth going for his guillotine. And no, I don't know if Christopher got rope break or Seth just released it.
I couldn't tell right there. I don't think it was a rope break. The ref didn't even look like he knew what was going on.
But no, it maybe Seth thought he knocked out Christopher in that short period of time and he went for the pin. But Christopher able to kick out. And now Seth back on the offense.
He's finally able to hit the reverse STO straight into the pinfall.
1, 2, and a kick out by Christopher Marshall.
Seth cannot believe it after that reverse STO, and Christopher's already almost back up on his feet.
And Seth answers that with a clothesline, another one. Into the corner and a big body splash. Takes to the ropes, clothesline missed by Christopher Marshall. And a clothesline and a kip up. And a kip up by Christopher Marshall as well.
From both of them.
Christopher picks him up. Christopher, an attitude adjustment.
It picks him up again. Looked like he went for a Michinoku driver.
And another attitude adjustment. And Christopher Marshall with a huge response.
What a beautiful set of movements right there from both competitors. Shoulder block. Another shoulder block from Christopher.
And the action is absolutely insane. Throws him out of the ring. No, Christopher holds on. Running to the top rope.
And Seth doesn't realize it. Double axe handle come down on Seth's head.
These two are tearing the house down right now.
And it looks like,
again, third time's a charm. It looks like he went from that reversal to Northern Lights. I think he's going for the X-Plex.
Beautiful, beautiful Northern Lights. And again, he went for the German and released it before he gets to the top.
Seth has went to that move many times tonight, and it has been effective. Don't fix what's not broke. And now,
again, reverse STO again. He's not near the ropes. He's so close, though, 2, 3.
And Seth Watson becomes the first man to clinch his position in the 6-man ladder match at Heatwave.
Seth had everything scouted. Freaking Christopher wasn't even able to hit his running enziguri. He wasn't able to hit any of his big moves except for the X-Plex. But Seth had everything that he needed to win. He was able to hit 2 of his reverse STOs and just was able to completely stop Christopher.
I think Christopher Marshall's seen, he's, like I said at the beginning, he said that Seth Watson was overrated. And I think that Seth Watson just proved that, especially to Christopher Marshall, that he proved that he is destined for greatness. And James Hero, it is now time. We are seconds away from learning who is the new general manager of Legacy. I am extremely excited to see where this general manager will lead us into the future of this company.
Yeah, this is a big. Who is it? This is a big announcement. The question is, who is it, and what are they going to do for the state of Legacy?
I'm that bitch. I've been that bitch. And I will forever be that bitch. Straight savage all day.
Paving this shit, right?
She that chick, man, she cool and she hella fine. She that chick, she be getting money all the time. She that chick, y'all some pennies while she 20 dimes. She that chick, you can't touch her, you was out your mind. Andrea a beast, Andrea a savage. Andrea the greatest, y'all hoes is average.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Andrea Taylor, and I am the new general manager here in Legacy. Whoa, that is definitely not what I expected to hear when I made that great announcement. But I mean, looking at half of you guys, you look like you didn't make it past middle school, so what else more should I expect? But, the truth is, I'm here to work for each and every one of you. I'm here to give you those amazing matches. Those non-stale dated matches. Andrea, what do you mean by non-stale dated? What I mean is something that you've not seen time in and time out like you see in other places. I'm here to give you fresh faces, new rivalries. Give you those hooks that will keep you coming back for more and more, week in and week out, pay-per-view after pay-per-view. It is my duty as general manager to give you top-line sports entertainment, and I can promise you that is exactly what I will do. But I do not suck. I want all of you to shut the hell up so I can finish my statement and get the hell out of this ring. But, as I was saying, that's going to come with just one to-do from the locker room. And that one to-do, ladies and gentlemen and sports entertainers alike, is that each and every one of you know your place. There is only one HBIC here in Legacy, and that bitch is me. I can make your road to stardom as easy or as rough as you want it to be. The choice is yours. That's your one and only warning. So, Legacy Universe, buckle up, buttercups, because Miss Taylor is about to take all of you on one hell of a ride.
Who you know do it like she do? Fly, pace, bow, bow. Look at that thing shake. None of that meat fake. Ask your man, ho. How do a peach taste? He already know. To be on her level, you couldn't pay your beautician.
James, it has just been announced Andrea Taylor is our new GM, and what an addition that she will be to this company.
Yeah, DC, she's bringing something new to the table. She's going to bring us matches that we all want to see. But the crowd didn't seem too into it. But I got to say, I'm excited for the future of Legacy now.
I'm extremely excited, and I know that this is crazy, but that's hard to follow up. But we are going to do it with Corey Rose in an open challenge. Who will answer Corey Rose's challenge?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the prestigious Women's World Championship.
Now the main question is, DC, who is going to accept the open challenge?
Oh, I think you know who this is, James. It's Gianna Lemure. And how crazy. Corey eliminated Gianna to become the champion in the Battle Royal.
I think it only makes sense that she's the first person to challenge for it. And she's already come to the ring. She's excited. She seems into it. This is the biggest opportunity. We thought last week was, but we've said it multiple times tonight about the Battle Royal situation. But this is a one-on-one competition. And we got to remember that this is a champion's advantage. So Corey can get disqualified or counted out and still win the title. So Gianna has to be smart about everything she does tonight.
Yeah, Gianna, this is definitely a different ball game than the over-the-top Battle Royal. Gianna has an opportunity to have Corey one-on-one and not focus on anybody else. And I think that she was the perfect, choice to accept this challenge.
You know that I'm greedy for love. Boy, you give me feelings never felt before. I'm making it obvious.
And Corey has had a lot of people talking behind her back and to her about the fact that she doesn't deserve this title. They do not think that she has earned this title. They believe that a randomizer put this title on Corey Rose and put her in the position to even have a chance for this title. And I think that Corey set this open challenge to, send a fuck you back to them.
Yeah, but you also got to think she didn't, even though if she was randomized into the match, she still had to go against those women in the match to win it.
And not only did she go against them, she eliminated 4 of them.
So I don't think you can sit here and say that she didn't deserve it. Even if the randomizer was, she still earned her right to win that match and become the first ever women's champion.
I think Corey, I think she takes feedback and she takes criticism and she does something about it. And no matter what it takes, she's going to put herself in a position for her to succeed, and not only succeed, but to hold on to her title.
Introducing the challenger from Honolulu, Hawaii, G-O-N-A. Introducing the champion from Chelsea, England. She is the prestigious Women's World Champion, the Princess Corey Rose.
The match has already started right now.
And Gianna runs for Corey, but Corey jumps Lou Thesz press headbutt.
Presses her back of her head onto the mat. But it doesn't matter. Gianna with a kick under the leg. Back spin kick to the stomach.
That midsole kick by Gianna can knock the wind out of anybody. And a drop kick onto Corey Rose.
Big kick to the chest as well. Can the reign of Corey already be over tonight, DC?
Corey put herself in this situation, like I said, but it would be upsetting if Corey lost this match. I know I don't know if she'd have regret, but I'd like to say that she would have regret if she loses this match tonight.
Yeah, I think you're right, especially only being a champion for 1 week. That would be heartbreaking to Corey. She wants to hold this belt for as long as possible and prove to everybody that she is the best women's wrestler on the planet.
And Corey with many knee strikes to Gianna, and Gianna is definitely dazed and confused, and now headbutts into the turnbuckle.
Pushing her head into the corner, top turnbuckle right there, straight, just so many times.
And Corey, no. And Jake slams her face into the mat and goes for the cover.
Smart move though. Gianna might have suffered a concussion with the way her face just landed straight face first onto the mat.
You know, she was slamming her head into the mat, slamming it into the turnbuckle, then stomping her head into the mat. And now on top of her again, and punches being thrown by Corey. This is a side of Corey that I've not seen yet, James. This aggression is insane right now.
I think the people in the back may have gotten to her at this point, this open challenge that she has set, because the people in the back have been telling her that she does not deserve it. She's gotten in her own head a little bit. But look, the code breaker Boston Crab is just locked in, but it doesn't matter. Corey's leg strength is able to flip her out of it.
And Corey needs to take advantage of the situation. But Gianna with an answer, and a huge bro kick by Gianna Lemure.
Right to the back. Headlock almost. Oh, she's crossing the arms, almost choking Corey out herself.
And now wrenching back on Corey Rose. And can Corey Rose get out of this? This is definitely a painful situation to be in. Corey getting back to her feet and throws Gianna over.
Beautiful reversal from Corey. Now she's able to get something. She has to get something going here. But it doesn't matter. Irish whip into the... Beautiful. Picked up and flopped right straight down to the mat.
Just tosses her in the air.
She might have had the wind knocked out of her, landing straight on her stomach.
And now Gianna switching the tables again. Corey switching it again. And an elbow straight to Corey. And then a big boot.
A big boot right there from Gianna. Picks her up. But it doesn't matter. Arm drag from Corey.
And now what is Corey looking for next? Hanging her onto the ropes.
She's going for a slingshot. Right onto the neck of Gianna. Slingshot her back into the ring.
And now Corey, Bougie Buster.
Bougie Buster has been connected.
Is that all she wrote already?
Straight into the pinfall. No hesitation for Corey.
And a 2 count. And Corey is shocked right now. But she needs to keep pushing the pace. And here it is. Corey looking for it. The super kick by Corey Rose.
Straight into position. Already going for the pin. Fell straight back.
And a kick out by Gianna.
Beautiful super kick from Corey. But it's not enough to get the job done.
And Corey back to the ground and pound. Just beating the sense out of Gianna right now.
No hesitation. Just pounding away. She's kind of upset after the kick out from the super kick.
Gianna needs to find something, and there it is. Maybe that's the opening that she needed. She's looking for something, I think.
Gianna as I say, you're right, she is looking for something, but what's she looking for? She looked like she was trying to go for the bro kick.
And no, she reversed, but then... Oh!
The chiropractor!
The chiropractor by Gianna Lemure. And I think she needs to go for the cover. She is stalling. She's waiting.
What is she waiting for, DC?
Oh, that's a missed opportunity in my book. She definitely should have went for the cover after a devastating maneuver like that on Corey.
She's just sitting in the ring. She's just standing in the middle of the ring waiting. Corey's all the way back up to the feet before she even tries to land a punch.
And she reverses the Irish whip, and then now Irish whip Corey into the corner. But Corey able to get herself out of it.
She's locking the arm.
And an elbow straight to the arm of Gianna. And another super kick out of nowhere.
Big super kick straight into back again.
Corey falls on top. 1, 2, 3. And Corey is successful in her first title defense.
A big super kick, and she was so out of it that she just leaned back and laid back. Her energy was completely drained. And she was able to lay completely on Gianna, thankfully. She was able to pick up the victory, but it was a beautiful, beautiful effort from Gianna. She proved a lot of doubters wrong that she would be completely dismantled by Corey. But Corey was able to get the victory though, so that's upsetting. But it's a big matchup though for Gianna.
Gianna definitely proved that she is a threat to be recognized in this division. But Corey Rose took all that criticism. I think that criticism, as of right now after watching that match, I think that criticism put a fire in Corey Rose that I've not seen yet before. The way that she was so aggressive in that match and very, very physical.
Yeah, Corey did not let up in any way. She continued the assault the entire match and showed a new side of her that we have never seen before.
Got nothing to say. I'ma tell you when it's over. Got no games to play. You know that I'm coming tonight. I know I'm coming tonight. I just need to get this out the way. Oh baby, been in this state of mind. Been in this state of mind. Been in this.
There she is, DC, the new general manager of Legacy, Andrea Taylor. And who is she? Is that Nereza, DC?
Nereza, Nereza has been very, very vocal. And look at her, not entertaining Andrea at all, but Nereza's been very, very vocal in the fact that she is not like the position she's been put in here in Legacy, and she feels like she's not being booked and used correctly. And I think now she takes that frustration on Andrea. But to follow that up, James, we have our main event for the TV title match here tonight. Roy Jr., the Cowboy, versus the Punisher, Ethan Walker.
Yeah, I'm completely excited. We make history even tonight on the second episode of Legacy. We decide who becomes the first ever TV title champion.
Right now, I just need you to get real loose. Get comfortable. Grab your loved ones, or grab your love partner. And if you're by yourself, no worries. Just follow after
The
me.
following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the prestigious Television Championship. Making his way to the ring from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 226 pounds, Cowboy Roy Jr.
To the left now.
And James, Roy Jr. was very underlooked in that fatal four-way, and by Ethan Walker's statements, he's definitely underlooked in this match as well. But I truly believe that the underdog always has an upper hand in some way.
Yeah, he's already come to the ring. You know the style that he has. He's always uplifting and he's ready to fight. He gives the look that he's not prepared, but he always is.
And his opponent from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 243 pounds, the Punisher, Ethan Walker.
Yeah, Ethan on Twitter was calling out Roy, calling him all sorts of names that not very PG-like, and he feels like Roy should not be in this situation. He does not deserve to call himself the first ever TV title champion. And if anybody does, it's the Punisher, Ethan Walker.
Ethan, by far, you would think, has the advantage in this match. I think people, though, see Roy as a gimmick. And I think Ethan falls under that category, somebody who sees Roy as a gimmick. And I think, Roy, he proved so much more than that. But Ethan's ready to put Roy to rest.
And right away, if I'm Roy, I'm going to start this off match hot and show Ethan that he's nobody to mess around.
And look at that, Ethan just throwing Roy off.
But you got to think, this man's doing it in jeans and boots, DC. The way he moves around the ring in this type of clothing just completely catches me off guard.
And now Ethan trying to slow down Roy already. Ethan picks him up. It puts him into a armbar. Armbar, can Roy get out?
Gets out. I thought he was about to get out, but no. Ethan changes the position.
Grabbing the fingers, manipulating the hands, it's snapping it back. Oh my gosh!
Oh, that could have hurt his elbow completely. And look, wrenching the same shoulder back.
And now with the Rings of Saturn by Ethan Walker, Roy trying to fight out, elbows to the arm. He gets free.
Not even hesitating. Big move from Roy, but you got to think already that hurts his arm completely. Knee to the stomach from Ethan.
Now drops him down with a face buster and an elbow to respond, followed up by a jumping clothesline.
He's able to roll through the air and land on his back. Beautiful maneuver, though.
A flatliner by Roy Jr.
And it doesn't matter. He looks like he's going for a pin. No, he's not.
No.
The same thing Ethan did to him. He's going right back at him with it. Straight onto the arms. They might have broken both arms for each of them. But beautiful back suplex.
And I've yet to see really an established game plan for either of these opponents.
Beautiful snap German suplex from Ethan.
Roy Jr. whipped with a clothesline, and Ethan was able to duck under and catch him with a snap German.
Ethan's just showing himself that he's the one person in this match he shouldn't mess with. But I think the cockiness might affect him during this match. That's one thing that scares me.
And look at this again! Snapping the arm of Roy Jr.
It scares me. That's the only thing that scares me about Ethan. I don't want him to get in his own head and try to just tear down Roy. I want him to finish this match quick, because the longer this goes on and the more he messes with Roy, it gives Roy an opportunity to find a window to get back in here.
And the manipulation of the arms.
And then a knee right into the midsection of the back. No hesitation, Ethan picks him up right away.
I said there wasn't a gameplay, but Ethan definitely changed my mind on that. He went back at the arms over and over, and now putting him in a half leg Boston Crab.
Oh, he does not. I thought he was gonna submit there, but no, he's reversing it. Roy is not stopping now. He's so close. He's not gonna give up this opportunity that he has.
He needs to catch some momentum here soon and he needs it to be effective, not just a slight momentum. He needs a consistent offense going for him right now, because Ethan is taking complete control of this match.
Just throw him straight into the mid apron right there.
Springboard leg drop.
Over the top, onto the outside. Beautiful move.
It's smart to go straight into the cover, and he only gets a 1 count.
And he's not hesitating. As soon as he kicks out, he picks him right back up. But big clothesline from Roy Jr.
That might be the opening Roy needed. He needs to keep pushing the pace.
Picks him straight up. Looks like he's trying to get him towards not the apron, but the rope. And throws him, slingshots him.
We've seen a lot of superstars do that here tonight. A very smart move. You don't use that much energy and just tugging on the ropes.
Gets him on the leg, hyperextending the knee there.
And Roy, what is Roy do? Roy going out. I think he changed his mind. This is a new take on Roy. I don't see Roy getting so upset to the point of him using a weapon, but Ethan has almost brought that out of him.
And now look, they're already coming outside of the ring.
Ethan picks him up and drops him on the apron face first.
No hesitation, Ethan kicks him right back up and straight back into the ring. Smart move from Ethan. And that would be an awful thing. How would you decide if a match ended in disqualification or count out?
Ethan looking for it. Roy reverse.
Irish whips him into the corner. Doesn't matter. Knee to the headbutt. And then a punch of his own. What is he going for here?
Roy aiming, lining it up. Lining it up.
Drive by!
And not only that, he busts open Ethan Walker with it. He
Straight
gets
to
in
the
ring.
pinfall.
Is that all she wrote? One,
Is the drop by enough to get it
two,
done?
and a kick out by Ethan Walker and Roy going straight to the top.
Frog
Frog
splash!
splash.
He hurt himself a little bit, but he has to get right back into the pinfall, but he's hesitating.
He did not go into the pinfall.
Last Chancery!
Last Chancery.
Ethan Walker is busted open. Is he gonna submit here?
How crazy to be the Cowboy makes Ethan tap and Ethan fighting. Ethan
He
breaks
connects the
through.
arm, and he's able to get a punch onto Roy.
And now Ethan.
Look at him, he picks him up. Big knee come down.
Into that running European uppercut by Roy.
Straight into the pinfall, is that it? That might be it. You gotta think how much Ethan has taken damage-wise, but it isn't.
And Roy Jr. loves the European uppercut, one of his go-to finishers. And another flatliner.
He has him set up perfectly, though. I'm surprised he didn't try to go for his 450 that he loves.
Reverse DDT, I definitely would think that. And look,
There it is. As soon as we say it, he's going to the top rope.
And Ethan springboards up. It catches him.
Catches him with a side slam. Beautiful. Oh, my beautiful reversal from Ethan.
And what a move by Ethan Walker to save his chances of being the first ever TV champion.
Same move again. He picks him straight up, no hesitation. But clothesline from Roy. Stops it immediately. He's picking him up for something here.
Roy with the Death Valley.
Death Valley driver. He's going straight for the pinfall already. Is that enough?
And that was almost it.
No hesitation. Try to go for the running European uppercut. Misses.
Second time, Ethan Walker flips him over. Knee strike. Busts Roy open.
It's been connected. Hit toss knee strike has been connected. Is that it? 2, 3.
Ethan Walker is your first ever Main Event Network TV champion.
I am so impressed from Roy tonight. He showed out and showed everybody that he's not just a gimmick. And I feel like Ethan maybe has earned a little bit more respect for Roy. After the competition, he even made Ethan bleed, DC. He showed Roy's true colors, his abilities that he actually had, that he might have been hiding up to this point.
And let's not forget, Ethan Walker, you know, I think also with his comments on Twitter and then going into this match and the way that it was going, he almost put Roy in a position for Roy to get disqualified. Roy almost went outside of the ring to grab a bat to use against Ethan, but he changed his mind. But that's what Ethan drove out of this man.
I mean, it's just an all-around stellar performance from both competitors here, DC.
Here is your winner and new prestigious television champion, the Punisher, Ethan Walker.
Thank you so much for tonight, everybody watching. Congratulations to Ethan Walker, the first ever TV champion. And this has been an amazing night so far. We hope to see you all next week. Me, James Hero, and my partner, DC. Good night.